The Kwanzaa principle of Ujima celebrates collective work and responsibility, building and maintaining community, coming together to look at problems and solve them as one. We celebrate the principle of Ujima through the Black Lives Matter movement and through the Billie Holiday Theater mural created in 2020.
So it is a very powerful symbol, and it is a gift from the Billie Holiday Theater at Restoration and council member Robert E. Cornegie Jr. It is a gift to the community.
Today is one of the most beautiful days that I've gotten a chance to experience in representing Bedford-Stuyvesant. The idea that we're going to solidify our respect and appreciation and support for the Black Lives Matter movement by literally putting that on the street for the world to see.
The No Justice, No Peace movement started right here in Brooklyn. It now is No Justice, No Peace and Black Lives Matter. This street ought to be named here. This is where we started the rallies. This is where we started the protests. This is where the movement started. You can't get the fruit without the root. The root is Brooklyn. That's why I wanted to be here.
And this is a moment, this Black Lives Matter mural, it is going to span 565 feet. It is 28 feet tall or wide, if you will. And it's not only a statement to those who don't exist in the social space of injustice, it is an affirmation for those who do.
We're making a piece that basically signifies all the people that have been affected by racial violence, and so I wanted to participate in that and to celebrate Black Pride.
Ujima, man, collective works and responsibility. Black Lives Matter, man, all day, every year, man. Black Lives Matter.
There is a house on fire, and there is a sense of urgency that we have to think about when we're thinking about Black lives.
We have been building Black empowerment, and this is exactly what this is about. It's about equity, it's about justice, it's about fairness, and we think that this is just a small pin in the work that we should do to build a monument to the work that's going before us.
Keep marching, young people, until we take down the walls of racism. Keep marching, young people, to make a change. Keep marching, young people, because we failed you. Keep marching, young people, because systematic racism must end.
So the Billie Holiday Theater is Theater Home, the artistic anchor to the largest African American community in the entire nation. It was forged in the kiln of the civil rights, the Black Power, the Black arts movement, and before other mainstream theaters were diversifying their content and their casting, we had incredible Black artists who used the Billie Holiday Theater as their launching pad.
We use art as our first line of engagement with the community, but also to challenge the norm, to stimulate conversation, and to make change. Because when you don't have the power, the truth is always in the art. Black lives matter.
The idea that we will walk out of our place of employment and see that on the street every single day.
It was important for us to be the first in the state of New York to send a message that Black Lives Matter. Now, it was said that it was going to be done in all the parts of the city, but there's no place that I believe that is more significant than in front of Restoration Plaza, the first community development corporation in the country. You know, its history and the history of this community has been that we're fighters, and we have stood up against racial injustice, redlining, heroin and crack. Like we've been at the forefront of all of the major things, and we're still standing, and we're still standing strong and proud. So this is just a visual reminder of how we fight and how we stand on behalf of Black folks, not only in this community, but around the world.
Mamie Teal asked for an open casket to show the world what was done to her son Emmett. This courageous act sparked the civil rights movement. The names of those killed by racially motivated violence in this country and painted into this mural, it's a courageous act of hundreds of Brooklyn artists. It is our open casket to the world.